My God, this is like the third time that I've tried to make this video. Hopefully it works. I mean, I guess this is what it is. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to it. Before, like I was talking about fragrances and stuff, whatever, just, yeah, we're just going to go right into it, man. So this is about Martin Bakole versus Jared Anderson. And how they get you. I was talking to somebody, and I talked about that fight and how they get you, and he didn't understand, so I'm going to explain it a little bit more to you now. Thing is that again, I'm going to rush through it because again, but I just gotta we're just going to flow. Martin Bakole is a guy that they put him in with hard fights. You know what I'm saying? The thing was he's sloppy, right? But he got a good jab, a good right hand. Leaky defense, but good jab, good right hand, right? Sloppy with the hooks, though. Sloppy with the hooks. Throws like a sneaky little uppercut in there, but just sloppy with it. Thing is that Bakole himself, they tried to set him up multiple times, right? You know what I'm saying? Again, be like the Michael Hunter fight. You know what I'm saying? Again, he was hungry, So you hungry, you train hard. You know what I'm saying? You're not eating. You're starving. So he gave a hell of a good fight, like a hell of a good fight. He lost, but he went down fighting. You dig? He lost, we went down fighting, right? They put him against Sergey Kuzmin, another hard fight. You know what I'm saying? He won, but I mean, the whole fight was like 50-50, 50-50, 50-50 all the way up, They put him again against Tony it's a French dude, tall French dude or whatever. Again, he washed him. The thing is that they waited for him. Because again, he started making money from the Michael Hunter fight, and then the Kuzmin fight started making money. When you start making money, you don't train the same. You know what I'm saying? You don't train the same. That weight start coming up. So now, because of the Arab money, they put him in, or they got him scheduled against Jared Anderson, right? Jared Anderson is a guy that he was a U.S. amateur, not like Olympic or anything like that, just a U.S. amateur. But he hasn't fought anybody serious, like anybody. This man hasn't had no hard fights. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? Bakole got more mileage on him, right? The harder fights, right? Jared Anderson ain't got much fights, right? But it was an easier road. You understand? Now, Bakole's ranked like 3 or 4 by WBC. This guy should have had a title shot, to be honest with you. He should have been right up there. Him, Zhilei Zhang, Michael Hunter, those guys, Frank Sanchez until he lost. But those guys are up next to get a title shot, right? Or should get a title shot. Thing is that there's a difference between having a promoter or people that move you right, and people that just, you just got to grind for it, The thing is, with Jared Anderson, you on the top rank, so they're going to give you easy fights. Let's be honest. They're going to give you easy fights or whatever and save you till you get the title. You know what I'm saying? They're going to save you all the way up till you get the title. So Bakole, with the putting on the weight and stuff like that, like I'm going to be honest, if the same Martin Bakole that fought Michael Hunter fought Jared Anderson, he'd knock him out in 3 rounds. I'd stand on it. He would knock him out in 3 rounds. But because now, you done made some money now, you're not training the same way. Again, you gaining the weight. They see this. That's why they made the fight, because now we can get him. We can get him right now. We get him now. You know what I'm saying? Example. Canelo versus James Kirkland, right? Kirkland before he, I'm not going to get into it, but Kirkland before his screw-ups was a beast. right? Canelo waited. They waited, right? Until, again, he got away from Man Wolf, because listening to stupid people tell him, oh, a woman training you. So he got away from Man Wolf, just making sure it's going. And once that happened, you was an open target. So yeah, we'll fight you now. We fight you now. Yeah, we give you $1 million. We'll fight you now. And then boom, you get knocked out like fucking 2-3 rounds. Do you understand? The way boxing works is that if they can't get you in the ring, right, they get you out of the ring, and they play the waiting game. That's the make, because they don't have any. There's no more tricks. There's only a few angles they could go, right? Marvin Hagler made it because Marvin Hagler didn't go through the tricks. Marvin Hagler went one way. Same thing with Bernard Hopkins. But Hopkins is not my favorite person. I think he's an idiot. But he went through the hard road. Glenn Johnson, hard road. Who else? Burt Cooper, hard road. Ray Mercer, hard road. You know what I'm saying? Those guys went through the hard road or whatever again. Fighting. Ray Mercer was an Olympian, so he's a little bit easier. But and Freddie, you know what I'm saying, Freddie Pendleton. But most of those guys went through the hard road. Jared Anderson, again, you got a promoter, so they're getting you easy fights. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy. Guys that make you look good. And he still can't get them out of there. That's the funny part. They're giving you guys that you're supposed to look good against, and he can't even get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? But now they got Bakole. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If the Martin Bakole, again, the guy that fought Michael Hunter, if he shows up, it's a wrap. I guarantee 3 rounds he's out. You know what I'm saying? 3 rounds he'll knock Anderson out. But if he shows up, the same one shows up, like the one that fought Carlos Takam, I think it's going to go 10 rounds, like going 10 rounds or whatever. I don't think he'll get knocked out. I just think he'll lose because Anderson's going to use his legs and just pop out and just run all night. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Just kind of beat him down, run all night. Beat him down, run all night. You know what I'm saying? Until he gets him either tired. If he's tired, he'll probably stop him. But for the most part, I see it going like the distance. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the little sketchy parts of boxing, again, it's making sure they wait you out. That's like number 1 and 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? They make sure they wait you out. Right. Second, you get put in, or third, fourth, whatever, they put you in bad fights. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a good trainer that understands what they're trying to do and keeps you focused, even they put you in bad fights, you still have a good chance of winning. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you're focused, right? They do BS things like, for example, they know the fight's on the 15th, right? On the 15th of May, right? May 15th. They'll call you February and say, oh, it's a fight, February. Then they'll be like, oh, okay, it's a cancel, right? March, cancel. April, cancel, right? May, cancel. And then right before May 15th, whatever, all of a sudden you get the call, like, hey, you get the call May 5th, right? Like, oh, we got that fight for you. We got the fight for you. It's on the 15th, man. Could you make it? We're going to pay, we're giving $75,000, man. We'll put an extra $5,000 just so get there. We give you 80. Could you make it? Could you make it? Right? They know you hurting because you ain't been fighting. You're not good with money. They know you hurting, so that's how they get you because you're gonna take the fight. You dig? Right? You're gonna take the fight. You're not even you've not trained like you would train normally. Right? You only got 2, 3, 4 weeks to train for this fight. This bastard had 3 months because he knew that it was May 15th. You just getting it last minute. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying, again, to answer that question, all that good stuff, whatever, is, again, they get you by, like, sneaky tactics. They can't go straight up because if they go straight up, half the guys that you see now, the Boots Ennises of the world, they wouldn't be there. Tank Davises, they wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? But again, they scam you and they scam the people or their promoters and stuff, or their promoters and their managers, whatever, by making sure they're taken care of, and that the guys that are coming up the hard road, those guys get the last minute, get the, oh, we're going to give you this amount of money, So it's good to, again, if you got a good trainer, it's good to always, because a good trainer, he knows, okay, I know what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? The one thing, you keep them focused and like, hey, I don't care. We're training like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if they say the fight's off. We're still training like the fight's on. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. Once we sign, we sign. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this fight may not happen, but this fight could happen. You know what I'm saying? So you just make sure you stay in the gym and you'll catch them. Stay in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You'll catch them. But for the most part, again, most guys, they play around, they gain the weight, it's up and down, because again, you have to be disciplined to do this. But again, as far as a Bakole, it's the same thing. You eating now, you're eating good, so you lost that tiger. You lost it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, like I said, that's my predictions. Hopefully this helped. Again, if Bakole shows up, he'll win. If Bakole doesn't show up, he'll lose. Pretty simple. Class dismissed.